Alright. I wish that they made the voice different for the Nylanth, personally. He doesn't sound as intimidating or creepy. Alright, and then this is where the game starts to fall apart. So this part is pretty cool. I am not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, look at that shit. This just feels cool. However, we don't just get to fight Gonark like in the original. We have to fucking summon her like a goddamn RuneScape boss or something, okay? Like, I don't get this part. I really don't. Like, what is the point? This just feels gamey. I'm not saying video games can feel like not video games, but this part is just a bit weird. So, oh no, it's... And people complain this is hard, and I'm not gonna sound like an elitist, but this really isn't that hard. And then we get... Where the hell is it? Okay, it's over here. Oh, man. I missed one of those doodads, I'm pretty sure. God, I feel like such an old person when I say doodad. Does anyone else say doodad, or is it just me? Because I seriously feel like I'm the only person that still says doodad. I don't know, it's a good every word, you know? You don't know what it is. Oh, it's that doodad over there. I don't know if I'm just an old person. I'm a 26-year-old boomer, I guess. So, here's me explaining why this is way easier than you think it is, because in the original you had like not even close to this much ammo, and now we can't move for some fucking reason. The game becomes Dark Souls 2. I guess the Nylanth is like no or something. I don't know. I fucking love this soundtrack too. I'm just gonna be quiet so you can see how you do this. Don't stand near the fucking edge. That's also a big, obvious one, I hope. Move constantly, I guess? Like, when she spits, don't stand in front of it. Move sideways. Jump away from her because you're technically faster. Oh my god, that fucking physics object did so much damage. I'll save. I'm fine with this. Ow, fuck, I'm not fine with that. To be fair, the physics object she hurled at me did way more damage than I expected. So that was not really like me being shit. What am I doing? And then she gets pissy and she fucks off, just like the original. And I think this soundtrack, I'm just gonna let you hear it for a few seconds. God damn, I love synth, it's so good. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna throw a whim out here with what the soundtrack is supposed to sound like, but maybe it's meant to evoke the feeling of you're killing a mother, or like a mother lullaby or something to like the baby head crabs, and you're supposed to feel bad about yourself. Am I the only person that gets that? Like, it's the only time this sort of song exists in the game, but that's what I get from it. I don't know, I like it. It's unsettling, and it's just creepy. It's haunting, it's sad. I like it. However, what I'm not really a fan of is why the hell did they suddenly make the Gonark have, like, spider web? Like, what was the idea behind that? Because they're like crabs, and crabs are like spiders. They don't have spinnerets. That's, I guess, that we can see, but it's just weird. I don't know. This part is pretty cool. I don't think it really overstays its welcome, but it's definitely a thing. I'll say that. So this is also player training to say, hey, look, there's C4 in certain spots. Excuse me. That's my area of space you're occupying. So this also is something I had spoiled for me, and I feel kind of bad because I wasn't as excited by it. But at the same time, I also thought, okay, like, obviously you're not going to kill the Gonarch in here. That would be stupid. There's... This... Also, how the hell did the scientists do this? Because... How did they get in here? Like, if the Gonarch was around, like, that's something that kind of takes me out of it a bit, but it's not the worst. You can conserve ammo by using those flares if you really want to, but I'm not bothered by it. Also, I don't really like the Gonarch sounds. I think that the original weird-ass elephant noises she made were way creepier, but that's just me. Also, this whole gimmick is a little annoying, I guess. I don't think it's terrible. It's just... It's almost like too much, I guess. Because you can see her in the background. She's just fucking doing her thing. Shake that thing. But it's just strange. Like, I've seen a lot of people, like, pump bullets into her here, and I don't see why you would, because you can't kill her. Like, you cannot scripting-wise kill her. I think she gets angry and runs away, but she's not that much of a problem. And all of her attacks are fairly easy to avoid. I don't know. Why didn't they just blow that up in the beginning? You see, I don't know. I'm just gonna make you hate me even more. I do like this. It's really cool. Also, why would you ever put that there? What if those rocks just fell? Then your safety rail would be irrelevant, I guess. I don't know. This whole area looks cool. I do like the design. It's very Half-Life Episode 2 feeling, I guess. Which maybe was the intention with the Antlion Caves. But I don't know. It's okay. I think it's fine. I don't think it's atrocious. I think it's weird. Like, I still don't see why they made her have spider traits. Which just doesn't translate to me, because she's more crab than spider now, twisted and evil. But, you know, it's something that I guess was a design choice. I just don't agree with it too much, like, because it just seems strange. But that's just me. Don't let that make you think the game is bad or something just because I don't like an aspect of it. Also, don't be that guy that takes an opinion all of a sudden because I said it's different, I guess. You son of a bitch. Thank you. I'm trying to conserve as much ammo as I can, because you can run out of ammo here, and it's not as bad as the original Zen. Like, I'm getting a lower frame rate here too. But in original Zen, you could dead game yourself, essentially, because there was hardly any ammo, especially up to Interloper. You could essentially run out of bullets right before the Nylanth, and I think there was maybe one ammo cache, and that was it. So, I mean, you could technically get hit by the teleporting spears, which Nylanth's, spoiler warning, he doesn't do that anymore. But, I mean, you could do that in the original, and it was a bitch. You could basically just have to kill him with the hive hand if you weren't careful. So, like right here, I think you can ignore her to a point. Like, I think you have to shoot her down. I could be wrong. Yeah. She basically starts spitting out babies at you as well. They don't do a lot of damage, they're just noodly. Which is interesting. Damn it, I just don't want to be in this room. It's really shitty. Because A, it's hard to see, and B, it's really annoying. So you did do this in the original, except there was a bit more, like, stuff in the way, I guess. So this is technically very faithful to the original. Like, you just shoot her a bunch and she fucks off, essentially. Okay. Which I think is what causes this to open, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Damn it. So yeah, like, that's why I wasn't shooting a lot of those bull squids, is because I want to have enough ammo to do this efficiently. Because I'm already kind of skimping a bit here, too. And just do not let her attack you, because it's essentially a death. You will die very quickly, and you do not want that. How about no? Okay, let me boom, boom, boom this up. Oh, hi, baby. Let's not and say we did. Oh, hi, Mark. How's your sex life? If you've never seen The Room, you're not missing anything. But it's very funny to watch. It's funny to watch with a friend that's never seen it. Okay, so like, here's my example. Why would you start hitting her here? Because, oh shit. You're not gonna kill her. This is not the area that she is designated to die in, so it just seems like it's padding, I guess. But this part's fine. It's the next couple bits that I have a real problem with. And I'll get to that when we get there. See, where the hell would she shoot, like, web from? That's what I have not liked about this, because she's just a giant crab. Like, I see nothing on her body that physically could do that. I'm not even gonna go in there, but I'll say it. Why the hell is the Gonarch so big? Also, this water is fucking toxic. I forgot to mention this. Don't touch it. Is the Gonarch the final stage of headcrab evolution? Or is it just, like, a thing that happens, kind of like with worker ants and, like, queen ants and stuff? Is this death? I can't remember. Okay, that's death, apparently. I'm like, okay, that solves that question. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably never know, because Valve is, like, well, they're Valve. They're never going to release another Half-Life, probably ever. And even if they do, I feel like the hype is going to be not even worth it. I know that's pessimistic to say, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of true. Like, I don't... The cat's just staring at me from the hall with this horrified look. But, yeah, I mean, it's just not going to be... It's like Duke Nukem Forever. Was Duke Nukem Forever really going to be the game that it was hyped up to be? Probably not. I mean, it had years and years of development. Well, much debated development, I guess. But anyways, this part's kind of cool. Like, I like this. This is where I think it should have ended, though. And we'll see why in a few minutes. Oh man, I love this music. I'm just gonna let it play. I'll let my experience show this part. Yeah, like, I like this. This feels good. Like, the atmosphere is really good. The soundtrack is just fucking phenomenal. I love this soundtrack. And then this trains the player... Oh, god damn, that instant, like... Oh, it's so satisfying, man. This part I genuinely think is a bit weird, but it's cool. I like it. It's tense. It reminds me a lot of like Half-Life 2 as well. She almost has the same sync as the music. She could totally fit in here, I'm just saying. She's thick, but she's not that thick. She's only 1C thick. I'm not even gonna make a joke. I can't even think of one. And now, this part is shit. Okay, so you see, this is player training that, okay, shooting these things makes water come out somehow. And that raises the water level, right? Cool. Make a save here. Like, a big save. I'm not gonna do it because I already know what I'm doing, but make a big save. Like, no, I'm not getting lit on fire. So, this part you can get dead gamed on. This needs more testing, in my opinion, I think. Or at least more... I don't know. There's got to be ways that this can be improved, and I'll get into it when we get there. So, this is cool. It's like, all right, underwater. Oh, look, these assholes. Cool. So, I'm actually going to do it because I don't trust myself either. So let's go ahead and make a big save, because that's the one that matters. All right, this is a big open environment, right? Now, you get to see firsthand, okay, the green things, these guys, make more water that somehow is inside everything. So, that's the puzzle, in theory, right? Now, you can see these guys are here. They're the only real threat right now. Now, what has the game taught you about touching the Gonarch webs? That they're basically progress, right? Right. So, okay, I gotta get up there. That seems legit. You know, this is like, okay, so I gotta get up there because that's where I need to be. And then you go, okay, let's find out how to get up there. Right. And then I'm going to explain what happened to me my first time playing this, too. So see that over there? I can visibly see that there's a green shell thing up there, too. However, this is a big however, and I'll show you the room you can do this on. So be careful playing this on your own. It's not like a... Alright, so see over here. I'm saving because I don't want to do it again. So we see that just like before... Okay, rocks can break things. Alright. The webs are progress. Nice. Also, head crabs can't swim at all, despite being in an area covered in water, which seems really dumb on their own part. So we see that, okay, cool. That thing's broken, the webs equal progress. That's essentially what I thought the first time. So, maybe that's just me being stupid. But bear with me here. I'm getting to my point. Okay, then we go back out here. And you can see there's this little doodad. Ooh, there's a whole new cave. Okay, cool. Let's go in there. And then we go in here. Okay, cool. Everything seems fine. This area has wonky physics as well. I'm saving because I genuinely don't trust it. And then you can end up back here, which is like, oh, cool. I have a bit of a way to get back in here, which is cool. Alright. So that makes sense. Alright. Everything seems normal. Okay. I may seem like I'm making this, like, grandiose, explosive reveal at the end here that something wrong is going to happen. But trust me, I am. This whole area has wonky physics. Seriously, no joke. I'm just pushing forward and I can't move forward there. For some strange-ass reason. I don't know why. Okay. Don't go down there. If you go down there, you will be stuck. That's what will happen. There's no ifs, ands, or asses about it. You cannot get out of that room once you get in there, which is really stupid. So, also check this out. Rocket said no. So, you see that, right? I want to see if you can see what I'm trying to get at here. I can hit that, right? Wrong. You cannot hit that. Like, at all. So, and then the physics fuck up. This whole area just needs reworked. I guess it's because it's oil or something and you can't walk on it. I don't know. But, it just... So you can't hit that underneath it for some really stupid reason, which doesn't make sense to me. Then head crabs fall, you shoot this. Massive frame rate drop. If you fuck that up, you can get stuck in there. And it's happened to me. I didn't do that top section first, but if you don't do that top section first, you get stuck in there and you cannot get out. That's a really bad design. I'm bitching because that makes sense. I know I kind of did it the right way, so it really didn't seem to matter. But trust me, man, I fucking spent like 20 minutes racking my brain. It's not the only time that happened in Zen, too. So, trust me, that part really, really annoyed the hell out of me. Ugh. Hey, sexy lady. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Oh, you bitch. Oh, shit, now my mouse is being a dick. Okay, cool. Let's just get killed. That way I can try this again. Yeah, that first time I played that was a huge bitch. Like, you can get stuck there if you don't do that puzzle in that exact sequence, which to me equates to like bad design. I don't know if that's just me being a bitch, but it just, I don't know. That seems like it should have been something that got fixed, or at least playtesting would have revealed, because you do not want the player to get stuck in any situation in any game ever, because that's not good. And then we get to finally kill the Gonarch, though, after almost 20 minutes, which was originally like a less than 10-minute fight in the original. And if you play the original, this is where you go, okay, it's done. And this is where you can also get an achievement, too, for killing Gonarch with just your crowbar as the final hit. It's not very hard. So this is pretty much why I'm like, dude, why do people think Gonarch's hard? Like, you have so much room to dodge her in, and almost all of her attacks don't do that much damage. I mean, she also doesn't react like she did in the original. Like, in the original, if you kill one of the baby head crabs, she actually screamed. It was really kind of sad. I don't know, in this one she doesn't do that. Instead, she gets more visibly pissed off. Like, and she gets more, like, she gets more and more weakened as the fight goes on, but it's a little bit more, like, extreme looking, and it's actually quite sad. I like it. But that's just because I'm a terrible person. Like, she gets more desperate, which I think is a better, like, player kind of interaction. Like, you feel more and more depressed as you start fighting her. Like, oh no, she's getting sad, she's not as mobile, she's getting weaker, and the music's, like, heartbreaking almost. Like, you don't feel good about what you're doing at this point. Because you can see she's starting to get, like, cracks in her armor, and oh, it's so sad. It actually makes me feel a little terrible. And then she just chunks out, and her babies are all over the place, and that's a good scene. I like it. So sad.